A man by the name Richard Lawrence aimed to kill Jackson. This event is remarkable in US history, but why? And who was Richard Lawrence and Jackson? So let's dive into it. The assassination attempts of US presidents have significantly impacted American history and politics. Motivations include political motives, personal grievances, mental instability, and ideological beliefs. Assassins sought to change political directions or were driven by personal hostilities. Methods varied from firearms to more elaborate plots involving multiple conspirators. Security measures have evolved in response to these threats. Abraham Lincoln, shot by John Wilkes Booth at Ford's Theater, Washington, D.C., on April 14, 1865. James A. Garfield, shot by Charles J. Guiteau at Baltimore Potomac Railroad Station, Washington, D.C., on July 2, 1881. William McKinley, 1901, shot by Leon Kolgosh at Temple of Music, Buffalo, New York, on September 6, 1901. John F. Kennedy, shot by Lee Harvey Oswald in Dealey Plaza, Dallas, Texas, on November 22, 1963. US presidential assassinations highlight the present danger faced by those in power and have led to significant changes in security protocols and political landscapes. When we think about US presidential assassinations, names like Abraham Lincoln, John F. Kennedy, and William McKinley come to mind. These tragic events are well documented and often discussed. Andrew Jackson, the seventh President of the United States, faced an assassination attempt on January 30, 1835. Richard Lawrence, an unemployed house painter, aimed to kill Jackson as he left a funeral at the Capitol. Remarkably, both of Lawrence's pistols misfired, and Jackson, known for his fiery temper, used his stick to control the attacker. This event is notable not only because Jackson survived, but also because it marks the first attempt on a sitting president's life. Zachary Taylor, the 12th president, died unexpectedly in 1850. Conspiracy theories about potential poisoning emerged in the years following his death. In 1991, Taylor's body was dug up to test for arsenic poisoning, but the results were uncertain. Despite no definitive evidence of poisoning, the mystery surrounding Taylor's death continues. Abraham Lincoln's assassination by John Wilkes Booth is one of the most famous in history. However, there are several misconceptions about the event. One common myth is that Lincoln was attending a light-hearted comedy when he was shot. In reality, Our American Cousin, the play being performed at Ford's Theater, had both comedic and dramatic elements. Moreover, the notion that Booth acted alone is misleading. Booth was part of a larger conspiracy intending to kill the key government figures, including Vice President Andrew Johnson and Secretary of the State William Seward. President James A. Garfield was shot by Charles J. Guiteau on July 2, 1881. The wounds overcame him 11 weeks later. The story doesn't end there though. Garfield's death is often attributed more to medical neglection than the initial shooting. The doctor's unsterilized fingers and instruments caused infections that significantly worsened his condition. William McKinley assassination by Leon Kolgosh in 1901 is often viewed as a straightforward act of anarchist terrorism, while Kolgosh identified as rebel. His exact motives remain unclear. He claimed to be inspired by rebel Emma Goldman, who was associated with rebellion, but Goldman herself denied knowing him. Kolgosh's disappointment with American society and his mental instability were also significant factors. The The simplistic labeling of Karlskoga as merely rebellion overlooks the complex interplay of personal and ideological motives. Franklin D. Roosevelt faced several assassination attempts during his presidency. One notable attempt occurred before he even took office on February 15, 1933 in Miami. Giuseppe Zangara fired several shots at Roosevelt but missed, hitting Chicago Mayor Anton Cermak instead, who later died from his wounds. Zangara's motivations were rooted in his hatred of government figures, whom he blamed for his personal misfortunes. This attempt is often overshadowed by later successes of FDR's presidency. John F. Kennedy's assassination in 1963 is one of the most inspected events in American history. Despite the conclusion of Warren Commission that Lee Harvey also acted alone, numerous conspiracy theories persist. These theories involve everything from mafia involvement to a second shooter on the grassy knoll. While no conclusive evidence has emerged to support these claims, the abundance of unanswered questions continues to fuel public curiosity and doubt. Gerald Ford faced two assassination attempts within a span of 17 days in September 1975. The first was by Lynette Squeaky Fromm, a follower of the Charles Manson, who aimed a gun at Ford but was quickly stopped. The second attempt by Sarah Moore occurred in San Francisco. Moore fired a shot at Ford but missed,